Hello everybody. Today I am going to discuss about the informal assessment strategy. Since our subject is business statistics, I am going to discuss about CAT-19 problem recognition tasks that is described in the text titles Classroom Assessment Techniques. Business statistics applies range of statistical techniques to find solution for real-world business problems. Therefore, problem recognition task is a good informal assessment strategy for this class. In this slide, I am going to discuss about the purpose of the problem recognition task. As you know that in many fields of studies, including business statistics, students learn about problem solving method, but it is difficult for them to understand which kind of method are best to solve which type of problems. Problem recognition tasks help students to recognize various problem types. Then it leads students to match suitable problem solving method to a particular problem. For example, there is a problem in business statistics. What is the demand for particular commodity during the Christmas season? Student may identify regression analysis as the best method for forecasting sales. Therefore, problem recognition task improves diagnostic skills of adult learners. Okay, now I am going to discuss about what principles derive this particular strategy. In applying problem recognition tasks in the classroom setting, instructors have to use number of steps. First, they have to create a problem recognition instrument. In doing so, they prepare a list of problem types that the student want to recognize. When they create such a list, they include two or more problems from each type. At the second stage, instructors give assessment to the students. At this point, students are given few minutes to label each problem type. After labeling the problem type, the principle of solution method is applied to solve the problem. After that, student responses are collected. Then correct and incorrect problems should be identified. In addition, instructor should take note on problems in which student had difficulties with categorizing. Similarly, instructor should identify problem categories in which student easily confused. Well, we discuss that problem recognition strategy and principles derive that particular strategy. Now, I am going to discuss about in what context this strategy works best. As I mentioned previously, this strategy can be used in quantitative fields such as mathematics, statistics, and accounting. In addition, the strategy can be used in broad problem-solving areas such as critical thinking, law, and policy analysis. As I discussed previously, our subject, business statistics, applies quantitative techniques to find solution for real-world business problems. Therefore, problem recognition task works reasonably well in the field of business statistics. I think that now you understand in what context problem recognition tasks can be applied reasonably well. Now I am going to discuss about advantages of this particular strategy. This is a quick and very simple method. That is the beauty of this strategy. As I explained previously, a list of problem types are given to students and ask them to identify the correct problem. Then they apply solution method which is suitable to solve the identified problem. This method helps students to recognize various problem types and improves diagnostic skills. In addition, this method teaches how to apply problem solving skills to solve real world problems. In our case, this method teaches how to apply problem solving skills to find solution for real world business problem. Therefore, this is a very important strategy to create job competencies among graduate students in the 21st century labor market. These are known as advantages of problem recognition task. Well, we discussed about advantages of problem recognition tasks. If you take any informal assessment strategy, it has both pros and cons. Similarly, problem recognition tasks has some limitations or disadvantages. For example, problem recognition task identifies single problem. However, many real-world problems are multiple and complex. Problem recognition task does not provide solution for such multiple and complex problem. This is one of the very important limitation of problem recognition task. Similarly, this strategy cannot be taught explicitly in the classroom. The other disadvantage is that single method is not enough to find solution for many real-world problems. Real-world problems are required multiple methods because real-world problems are multiple and complex. These assessment techniques assist students to identify the problem type. However, problem solving is different from problem identification. According to this description, you can understand there are some limitations of problem recognition tasks. Okay, now I think that you have reasonable understanding about the problem recognition task. In this slide, I am going to discuss about the best practices of problem recognition tasks. This strategy is mainly used for small groups. At the first step, students are asked to recognize the correct problem. After identifying the correct problem, they are required to match the correct solution method with the recognized problem. In some instances, there are complex problems. Under such circumstances, students are required to provide justification for their interpretation of the problem. In addition, it is very important to try solution with senior student or colleagues before conducting actual assessment in the classroom setting. Since these techniques cannot be taught explicitly in the classroom, sufficient time should be given to students to carry out actual assessment. These are known as best practices of problem recognition tasks. Okay, Now we are going to discuss about the final step of problem recognition task. After completing the problem recognition task, instructors should provide feedback to students. At this stage, they can provide individual feedback or feedback to the whole class. The important thing is feedback should be constructive, which means it should provide students to avenues to improve their problem solving skills in future problem solving tasks. Then instructor should inform individual student what is right and what is wrong. The other important thing is to discuss about the problem which are easily recognized by the students. In addition, instructors should provide suggestions for how to recognize more difficult type of problems. So this is the way instructors should provide feedback to student at the end of the problem recognition task. Well, now we are on the final slide. I think that I provided a good summary of problem recognition tasks and how it applies in the field of business statistics. If you are more interested in this strategy, you can use these references for further knowledge. Thank you very much for listening to this brief video.